that's frustrating.
Yeah.
That's a bad. That's a quick one to your flag.
Yeah, it's a popular song like that.
Yeah.
It's up straight away.
Help us level the playing field. Sign the parliamentary petition today to fuel the growth and fund the game.
So I'll be standing. We'll both be standing when the game goes, man. You'll have it in a sec. Yeah, it's a bit hard to sit anyway because you can't see. Maybe that chair would be better for you. I'm going to stand right there. Yeah, but as long as we're not in the right of the camera, so we've got to be
Just to stay back would be great. Because they go for a corner.
Love your work, mate.
to Genestil Stadium at BT Connor Reserve for our opening home games of the 2026 NPL season. We have a massive doubleheader to kick things off first tonight with our Preston Lions team taking on South Melbourne. They're going to kick off in a few short minutes. That will of course be followed later this evening by our NPL senior men's team, who after an amazing come from behind win in round one last Sunday will be taking on the Senol Saints, and that game is due to kick off at 8:30 p.m. So two fantastic games coming up for you. We'd of course like to extend a very warm welcome to all the visiting players, officials and supporters from both South Melbourne and St Albans here this evening, and wish them well for the season ahead. And for our first game tonight, just quickly running through the starting lineups for both teams. The Preston Lions in goals, number 1, Charlotte Harrison. Number 35, Yasuho Yamada. Number 7, Natalie Olsen. Number 10, Dragana Page. Number 12, Yasmin Popovich. Number 15, Kristen Malloy. Number 24, Rhiannon O'Looney. Number 30, Holly Massey. Number 44, Valentine Thursday. Number 50, Captain Georgia Henderson. And number 51, Lydia Edwards. The substitutes for Preston, number 29, Isabella Triano.
Hello everybody and welcome to Genestil Stadium for round 2 of the Senol NPL Victorian Women's Competition. And what a game we've got to kick off round 2 as Preston Lions host South Melbourne. Both sides got away with great wins in round 1, where Preston knocked off the champions Heidelberg by a goal to nil away at Olympic Village. And the attacking flair was on show for South Melbourne last Friday night as they destroyed the Bentley Greens 5-1. As we get closer to kick-off, we can quickly go through the Preston Lions starting lineup. In goal, it's going to be Charlotte Wahorison, a back four of Mizuhu Yamada, Olivia Edwards, Kristen Malloy and Georgia Henderson. In midfield, it's Yasmin Popovich, Holly Massey, Dragana Kaic, and on the wings, it's Natalie Olsen. And the one change to the Preston Lions side that won last week, it's Rhiannon O'Looney. Comes into the starting lineup for Senol NPLW, and Valentine Percy once again will be leading the line. On the bench, it's Senol NPLW, Erica Ditala, Eva Harrington, Rebecca Santiglia, Isabella Trubiano and Amelia Cabal. For the visitors, South Melbourne, it's Gio Candy in goal with a back four of Taylor J. Vlanich, Michaela Schmelzer, Isabella Wallhead. It's Emily Collier comes into the starting lineup. She replaces Grace Taranto, who's out of the squad for this game. In midfield, it's Eva Goodsmith, Misha Westland and Mindy Barbieri. And on the wings, it's Francesca Umano and Alexis Pantazopoulos with Raquel Doralis leading the line. On the bench, it's Sophie Jackson, Kira Ronopoulos, Nikki Furukawa, Heidi Dalton, Annabelle Haffernan back on the bench, and so is Alana Byrne. As we're just about ready, Senol NPL Victoria Women's Round 2. It is Preston, the home team, in their famous red. It is South Melbourne in the white and the grey shorts. As the referee adjusts the watch. As both sides look at the ref to start the game, and we are away. Long ball looking for Olsen, and that's going to find its way out for a throw-in in front of that famous Preston Lions main stand. This is the first of 2 games tonight, a double header for Preston. The men's team will host St Albans at 8:30 tonight. Whether it's men's or women's football, you can catch all the action on the Senol NPL Victoria YouTube page. Henderson tries to move it forward. Massey over the top. Wallhead will have to come in. Vanic with a neat turn gets it away. Pandazopoulos holds the ball up well, one of the rising stars of NPL Victoria football. As South Melbourne try to play the early ball through, and the flag is up. As Olivia Edwards, against her old side, got there first anyway. And the first time to stretch the legs for Francesco Umano. It's Kirsten Malloy It's ready to restart play. And for those interstate and international viewers on our YouTube page, it's perfect Melbourne day. Very still, not any breeze to speak of, and it's been quite hot today with 30-degree weather. As the ball goes out for a throw as Valentine Percy chased after that one. It was her goal that separated the two sides against Heidelberg last week. Very delicate header at the near post. And now they can move it through midfield. Kuzmit sprays it wide. Vlanic. Now Pantazopoulos looking to use her pace. Numbers in the box. Who can get there first? Preston. Half get it clear. There's a chance. It was snuffed out, and Preston are happy just to get it clear. And Collier into the lineup. Doralis is there, back post. In the end, it gets past everybody. Panazopoulos. Vlanic turns away from Olsen. And goes back to Isabella Wallhead. Tries to fire it in. It's Misha Westland. Vlanic again, looking to get the cross in. It's a decent cross in. The header, unfortunately, wasn't directed goalward, just slightly on the head, that one. Storalis was looking to open the scoring. We've already seen early the attacking intent from South Melbourne. Adam Collage has recruited very strongly in the defensive aspects of this Preston lineup this year. With Charlotte Horison in goal. Olivia Edwards back to the club. Kristen Malloy. Kristen probably didn't play as much football as she would have liked last year, but she's very talented and adds plenty of experience to this Preston back line. Geo Candy switches play. Now, here's a chance for Westland. If the ball stays in play, for it does. Panazopoulos comes short. It's really well done there by Georgia Henderson to get back on defensive duties. Forward. Preston get it clear once again. South Melbourne ready to start the play. Allhead. Kuzmit plays it forward. Vlanic gives it back to Kuzmit. Now the forward ball. It's not going to find its way through to a South Melbourne attacker, and it goes out harmlessly for a goal kick. So Horison plays it long. Smith's going to get there first. Chance to go back to Geo Candy. That pass was ill-directed. Geo Candy coming into this South Melbourne team. Born in New Zealand. She's a former Wellington, Phoenix and Victory player. And brings valuable international experience to the side. As Preston look to cross it in. And it goes out for a corner. Great attack by the Lionesses. As Holly Massey puts the cross in, but it's well dealt with by South Melbourne. It's going to be Massey to take the first set piece. As we see Georgia Henderson and Olivia Edwards from the back make their way into the box. Cross comes in. Geo Candy, that's fumbled. Percy's there, and in the end, South Melbourne get it clear. Now Chamada takes it out to the sky well. As Preston try to cross it in, Woolhead gets it clear. Edwards goes for a dipping volley, but that one's not going to dip enough. And it's going to find its way well behind the goals. New balls, please. Is that the best moment for Preston so far in this game? Candy gets past Olsen. It's ball into midfield. Doralis held the ball up well. Finds support. Vlanich, and now Pandazopoulos tried to let it run. In the end, she's able to get past. South Melbourne on the break. Numbers forward. Pandazopoulos goes to fire it in. There's two South Melbourne players there, but eludes them both. Pandazopoulos, one of the real young guns in NPL Victoria Women's. On the score sheet in round one. And only 16 years of age and part of the junior Matilda setup. Yamada. Ill-directed pass. Massey wins it back for Preston. But unfortunately, a deflection comes back off her and goes out for a throw. Vlanich will throw it in. Pandazopoulos. Yamada wins the header this time. In fact, it was against Doralis. Vlanich gets the throw in. Malloy. Yamada. Plays it short. Turning into trouble. Vlanich gets it back on her left foot. Tries to whip the cross in and it goes out for a corner. Tyler J. Vlanich, a very well-known figure in Australian football, joining from A-League Premiers Melbourne City, where she's a four-time champion. Impressive career, also had stints overseas. Spartak Subotica in Serbia. She's also a 9-time international for Serbia as well. She also included scoring her first goal against Slovakia in 2024, sorry. Cross comes in. It's still alive, headed towards goal, and Percy just makes sure it goes out for a corner. Here's another opportunity for South Melbourne. Decent cross in. Edwards with a solid header away. As the ball's put back into the box, Percy. And it's Preston now on the march forward. Valentine Percy over the top. There's Holly Massey. Tries to chase after that one. It's great pressing here by the Lionesses. In the end, Westland tries to get it clear. Cage. Guzman wins it back, and now there's space to turn for South Melbourne. Pantazopoulos is out wide. Another opportunity for her to run at this Preston defence. Holds it off. Looking for support. In the end, she didn't find any. Now Olsen can't win it. Woolhead, great positioning and great anticipation to get it back for Hallis. Eva Guzmit. Vlanich out wide. Another forward run. Yamano's in the middle. Looks for Pantazopoulos. Directs it towards goal. But that's quite a comfortable one for Charlotte Rahorison. New goalkeeper in that Preston goal. As O'Looney can't reel in that one, but Charlotte Rahorison kept a clean sheet round one. Spent time at FV Emerging. A bit of time at Melbourne City, Western United as well. looking to cement that number 1 role in Preston's goal. Now Collier. Great turn. Gets away from O'Looney. In the end, Edwards sticks a boot in. Percy. It's getting quite physical and tough in there as Popovic tries to find Liv Edwards, but the ball goes out for a throw. It's been a good start for both sides. South Melbourne probably the better of the two so far. Dorellis, chance to cross it into the box, near post. But in the end, it's quite comfortable again for Charlotte Rahorison as Pantazopoulos tried to chip the ball neatly over the top. Guzmit gets the ball back. Vlanic trying to fire it in. Wonderful ball out there from Westlands, just a little bit too far. So Looney into the starting lineup for Senol Nikolovsky. And Malloy, Yamada. Plays it forward into midfield. Can't find Olsen. Now Holly Massey. Westland around her. Loses out. Yamano made the run through, but Malloy was able to cut it off. But the firing, the hot pass was a little bit difficult to control. And that one's sent Yamada quite wide. It's Preston trying to play out from the back. And that'll be a foul for Preston to get a little bit of respite in this game. As Preston go back. Orison, Yamato's kept that in. Goes for the long ball. Now here's Natalie Olsen. Flicks it on. Schmelzer is in the way. He's driving forward. Chance for a long shot here. That's well hold on to. As Walhead just took the space that was given to her. Now Popovic. Cage. Now a chance to move forward. Olsen. Walhead is there again. As Natalie Olsen struggling to get into the game so far. She's up against some players with such a high pedigree though, with Tyler J. Vlanic on that side, and Isabella Walhead has had an amazing start to this game. Henderson to take the throw. Percy. Now it's Olsen. Can't reel that one in. The ball's going to find its way. O'Looney. Works in a phone booth. Went for the long range shot, but her build-up play with 3 South Melbourne players around her was excellent. Just couldn't find the pass and went for the long shot. Candy plays it long. Looking for Yamano. Malloy's there. It's headed on. Goes out for a throw. Sylvia Edwards crossing back to Preston after spending some time at South Melbourne. It's Olivia Edwards. She was a former 2022 VPLW champion with Preston. And that promotion up to the top league. Persy wins it back. Great little nutmeg. Crosses into the box. It's over Olsen's head. Cage at the edge of the box. Misses out. Now Mindy Barbieri can bring it forward. They look dangerous on the counter-attack, South Melbourne. Barbieri drives forward. Just can't find the pass that she was after. Yamada cuts it out. It's Henderson. Plays it forward. Smelja. Get it a couple of times. Her layoff will stay in play. Vlanich. Yamada once again. Although there's been quite a bit of space in this game, almost 18 minutes in, we still haven't seen the first goal in this one. It's Preston play it long now. Olsen, chance to sprint forward. Wallhead's going to get there first. Was able to play it out for a throw. And it's Natalie Olsen, who she was Thai-born, a 23-year-old, and as the Crocs comes in looking for Persy, Candy. In the end, South Melbourne get it clear. But Olsen did get capped by Thailand in the region's biggest sporting event, the Southeast Asian Games. She scored 35 goals as well in the Women's Central League in New Zealand. Looking to step up here in Senol NPL Victoria. Now Edwards trying to get the cross in. Percy's going to chase after it, but Candy will see it out. That's probably the one thing to look at this Preston side in this Senol NPL Victoria season is Valentine Persy, 10 goals last year, already off onto the score sheet in round one, but looking for Olsen and O'Looney to try to hit the scoreboard a little bit this year, to try to spread the load. Him and Dragana Kajic. Edwards throws it forward. Persy holds it up. O'Looney quickly swamped out by Collier. He's playing that right back position that Grace Taranto was playing last week. Now Massey. Time to look into the box. Hasn't really got anyone to pass to, but it's Olsen. And the referee has said that it has gone out behind the touchline. It's pretty brave by Gio Candy, diving at the feet of Natalie Olsen. Wonderful work by Holly Massey to keep driving forward and trying to find a teammate. Ball's going to bounce over the top. Yamada lays it off to Malloy. And Yamada will get it back. Now Henderson. As the ball goes out for a throw, it's going to be South Melbourne to take it. Vlanich looking to move it on quickly. Pandazopoulos looking to roll and gets the foul. So a set piece opportunity for South Melbourne. And that's going to send a few of the defenders forward in Michaela Schmelzer. Wallhead's gone forward as well. As the referee's going to step out And set the wall up. So a set piece here for South Melbourne. Schmelzer and Wallhead, the obvious targets. Going direct, and this one's going to go over the top.
Make sure on the next one, everyone's disciplined.
So it goes over the top.
On that one. Okay?
Olivia Edwards. Trying to play it long. O'Looney's not going to get on the end of that. South Melbourne throw it in. Misha Westland plays it forward. And he's fouled. So South will have another opportunity for a set piece. This one's going to be a little bit further out. South want to take it quick. In fact, it's been sent back because the free kick was taken a little bit ahead of the play. And once again, on this occasion, it's going to be Lanic over the ball. How's the delivery? It's to the back post. Headed forward. Collier's trying to get there. In the end, Edwards was able to shield it out. Fantastic defensive work. And goes out for a goal kick. As the referee now will give both teams the opportunity to have a drinks break. As it is quite hot here. A chance for both coaches to speak to their teams and make any little adjustments that they need. It does give us the chance to go around the grounds, and 23 minutes in, last year's champions Box Hill United 3, Bentley Greens 0. So both of these matches have kicked up early, part of double headers in Senol NPLW Victoria men's and women's tonight. So a 3-1 loss last week for Box Hill against the Royals, but they've hit back pretty hard on the road. I'll look to get a voice memo from the commentator Brent Sternberg at half-time that we can play early in the second half to get a real update of the goal scorers and how that first half is gone. So it's just about ready for a goal kick restart to Preston. Still no goals in this game. Both goalkeepers haven't severely been tested yet. Both sides have had to do some goalmouth clearances in the last line of defence from set pieces. South Melbourne's looked dangerous on the break a few times, but just haven't had that killer pass to get in and really test the goalkeeper. Horrison restarts the game. Malloy plays it forward. Collier is going to get that first. Steps on the ball. O'Looney gets a chance to get in. Guzmit with a wonderful tackle. Doralis. Chance to get on her right foot and curl one, but it's a comfortable one for Horrison. Yamada. Back to the keeper. Popovic won't get on the end of that. Yamada's got to have to try to clean things up for Preston. She does well and gets it out for a throw near the corner flag. As Preston trying to play their way out from the back. South Melbourne look to trap him in the corner. Holly Massey misses out. Duralis misses out with that pass as well too. So Holly Massey, the Englishwoman in this Preston lineup, crossing across from FC Bulleen last year. This ball's in midfield. Westland. Schmelzer. Neat feet. That pass almost let Percy in. The South will restart through Candy. Candy over the top. It's a wonderful pass. Edwards comes in to win it back. Guzmit. And that pass is ill-directed and out for a throw. Now Malloy. It's really important that partnership through Edwards and Malloy builds throughout the season. As Edwards gives it up, Westland. In the midfield, Massey gets it back for Preston. Little nutmeg. Collier, solid challenge. Duralis. Looking for support. Yamano gives it to her. And Edwards was pretty quick to snuff that out, that attack. Collier throws it long. Westland won't get on the end of that. As Preston move further up the pitch. Yamano. Pandazopoulos is in the box. That's where the ball goes to the near post, and in the end it's going to go out for a goal kick. As Olivia Edwards is in quite a bit of pain at the moment. She's going to get some treatment. And Valentine Percy gets some instructions from the manager, Adam Collage. What has been really hot conditions here in Melbourne. As the crowd continues to build up, there's plenty of trees behind this media tower that we're in at the moment, so the little park benches on the wings on our side is filling up with spectators. As Edwards is going to make her way to the sideline. We'll wait to see if she can continue, but at this stage, no substitutes are being warmed up. Horace plays it forward. Collier. O'Looney. Can't control it. Schmelzer. Now Popovic. Massey with her back to goal. As Edwards makes her way back onto the pitch. Horison plays it out wide. O'Looney won't get to that. Collier drops it into midfield. Popovic can't find it. Westland. Barbieri will play it out wide. Pantazopoulos. In fact, it's Yamano trying to get the cross in near post. Goes out for a goal kick as the wingers swap positions. Pantazopoulos now on the right. Yamano looking to cut inside from the left. It's been a great start in midfield for Eva Guzmit for South Melbourne. Just 19 years of age. She was co-captain of the FE emerging side with Horison. Both now have moved away from that program. Looking to cement themselves as the next stars of NPLW. Pandazopoulos with her left foot trying to launch a shot on. Valentine Percy can't hold on. Wallhead around the corner. And that's a heavy challenge into midfield. South Melbourne get the free kick. And you could hear the crunch from here. That was a really solid challenge there between two strong players in this league, Georgia Henderson and Tyler J. Vladnich. Vladnich picks herself up. Georgia Henderson now has gone down and needs to get a bit of treatment as her teammates help up the captain. Both players extremely brave in that challenge. It's been great commitment from both sides so far in this game. It's one thing that's really noticeable this year is the defensive resilience of Preston with the changes that they've had. They just got to try to find that balance between defence and attack with a couple of new wingers. Vladnich and Henderson looking to come back onto the play soon. It will be a South Melbourne free kick. It's Michaela Schmelzer. Makes her way forward again with Wallhead and Pantazopoulos. They got some targets up there. For the moment, it's 10v10. So we go for Vladnich and Henderson to re-enter the play. Plays it over the top. Schmelzer tries to get there, and it's great confident goalkeeping by Charlotte Rahorison. Wants to restart the play. Edwards. Henderson straight back into the play. She keeps it in. Another challenge there with Vladnich. It falls into midfield. Here's Popovic. Looking for Percy, just out of her reach and into the awaiting goalkeeper, Gio Candy, in the South Melbourne goal. Edwards heads it back into midfield. Collier. Another 50-50 challenge in midfield. As the deflection goes to Schmelzer. Westland. Neat pass. Guzmit. Doralis. Westland again will restart the play. Now Collier. All left a little bit short. O'Looney gets it back for Preston. Cage. Former South Melbourne player. Very talented as well. If you're looking to try to help with that attacking creativity in this Preston lineup and hopefully get a few goals herself. Yamada. Now O'Looney. Chance to cut inside. Kaic. Percy plays it forward. It's got Cage in the box. Trying to get the cross in. Olsen turns and shoots. And it's just over the bar. Best chance of the game so far. There's Natalie Olsen on the turn on the left. Just couldn't keep her shot down. But it was fantastic build-up play there by Percy, Kaic, and then Olsen. Ball played forward. Popovic trying to get after the ball. So there's a bit of a positional change with Liv Edwards now playing out on the right. Yamada out on the left. Edwards throws it long. Henderson looking for the cut back for Olsen. Does well. Cage gets on the left foot. Persy plays it through. Here's a chance. Here's a goal. Holly Massey scores for Preston. Wonderful build-up, wonderful team play. And the Lionesses get on the scoreboard first. Excellent work there by Preston. A wonderful team goal. As Adam Collage is very happy with his team at the moment. Well, this is always going to be a tough game. Preston versus South Melbourne. Both sides missing the Senol NPL Victoria final series last year. As they both try to climb back into that top four. Both sides won on round one, but it is Preston with a 1-0 lead. And South Melbourne play it long straight away. As the ball's out for a throw. Yamada O'Looney. Westland over the top. Doralis finds Collier. She tries to drive forward. It's going to find its way to Doralis. Plays it through. Westland near post, and what a save. Excellent save down low to her left by Charlotte Rahorison. She denies South Melbourne and for the moment preserves this 1-0 lead as the game has really come to life as we get closer to half-time. South Melbourne have another opportunity with this set piece. There's heavy numbers around Rahorison in her goal in that 6-yard box. As the referee wants to make it very clear not to push and shove. Planich plays it in, trying to flick the ball forward. It's deflected and it's going to be a goal kick. As there were so many sets of hands up, calling for a corner or a goal kick. And it was Bella Woolhead who tried the spectacular. So Holly Massey from England. She's the one that really hoped to try to release the burden on Valentine Persy for the goal scoring this year. She's off the mark in Preston colours. Westland. Now Collier. Trying to get the cross in. Doralis is there at the near post, but that's going to go off the side of the boot and out for a goal kick. So we're inside the final 5 minutes of the first half. Persy flicks it on looking for Olsen. It's cleared away. Popovic heads it back. Kuzmit playing it forward, looking for Yamano. Malloy was there first. As Edwards is over to take the throw. Percy once again dominant in the air. You can definitely see the pace of Natalie Olsen. If they could just find a way to get her in behind the defence and into space, she can cause a lot of damage in this league. Neat header out wide. Now Yamano. Looking to take on Edwards. Does well to cut back inside. Pandazopoulos is in the box. She can't direct her left-footed shot on target. And it goes out for a goal kick. So Yamano, who's a champion-winning player, has had A-League women's experience as well too with Victory and Western United. 6th season now at South Melbourne as well. It's Edwards, Horison. Plays it short, Pandazopoulos. Cuts inside, but Malloy cleans it up. It's a couple of times that Preston have almost been caught out by playing out from the back. It's a late chance here for Tyler J. Vlanic to whip in another dangerous ball into the box. And South Melbourne try to get back onto level terms just before the halftime break. Near post. Once again, Wallhead. In fact, it was Doralis at the near post. And in the end, Preston get it off the line. Well, a couple of times now that tactic has dropped short at the near post. South have tried to flick it on. Let's see what they do with this one. This one goes a little bit deeper. It's headed away. KH and Wallhead. KH trying to play it back. Wallhead. And the ball's going to go out for a South Melbourne throw. Doralis trying to turn. Popovic is there. Now Percy trying to get it over the top to Olsen. But Collier's got a bit of time, and Pantazopoulos is out wide. Yamada comes in and cuts it out. Tries to drive forward. And Yamada does get the free kick for Preston to give them a little bit of a breather. Mizuho Yamada, very talented and composed. Predominantly he's played a lot more midfield, but playing full back so far this season. She's got a very impressive football pedigree. She developed her skills at the Hinamoto High School and Tokyo Heisen University, which are both national championship winning teams. And she's only 23, but she did represent Japan in under 17 level. And has been a very important player in this Preston lineup. She's on the ball now. It's Malloy. O'Looney. Yamada. Now Popovic. Popovic's influences continue to grow through the game. Edwards gives it up though. Misha Westland. Looking to find support. It's got that in Collier. Numbers in the box for South Melbourne, and Collier's going to attack and try to whip it into the near post. Pantazopoulos. And that one goes over the bar. Once again, Preston scramble to defend their goal. As the referee asks for a new ball. So we've got 3 minutes of stoppages. Well, it's been a fairly entertaining first half in Senol NPL Victoria. Percy, lovely layoff. O'Looney's going to get it off Massey. Is there a late chance here for Preston to double their lead? O'Looney finds support in Popovic. Massey, a KH. goes from range, and Gio Candy, the spectacular dive, but in the end it was going to be well wide, and she lets it go for a goal kick. Henderson presses Vlanic, forces the ball to go out for a throw. Now Massey trying to turn. South Melbourne get the foul as Vlanic is bundled over by Dragana Kajic. Long ball, Pandazopoulos goes over her head. Yamada is going to be quite happy to see that out for a throw. In the second half, we'll talk about around the grounds what happened in round 1 of NPLW and a bit of a preview for the rest of the matches in round 2. Kayla Schmelzer forward. Westland. Yamada. And Malloy with her left foot gets it clear. Collier. Great control out of the sky. Barbieri. O'Looney looking to turn and does well to get it out for a Preston throw. Well, that's it for what has been an entertaining first half here at Genestil Stadium. It is the host, Preston Lions, with a 1-0 lead, and it was an excellent goal by Holly Massey in the 37th minute. Wonderful one-touch football by the Lionesses. And both sides are going to be, well, probably happy with the performance, but obviously Preston's going to be happy with his halftime result so far. As we look to have a short break in proceedings, and we'll be back just before the second half begins. There's plenty to play for. It is a 1-0 lead to the Preston Lions over South Melbourne. doing after the match? Oh, yeah? Who they playing? Western? Yeah, I might pop over. You gonna make me look good? I need a few more Wednesday weigh-ins first. You're looking good, man. Hello everybody and welcome back here for the second half of Senol NPL Victoria Women's Round 2. And it is the Preston Lions with a 1-0 lead over South Melbourne. Holly Massey with the goal. Great build-up play with Olsen, KH, Percy, and in the end it was a wonderful goal by Holly Massey. South Melbourne had great moments in this game, but just haven't been able to really trouble this Preston defence with their damaging shots on goal. They have had 11 shots on goal to Preston's 5 in this game. 5 corners to 1, but at the moment he's the team in red, as there's going to be one change at South Melbourne at half-time. And so ready to go is Nikki Furukawa. He's the one that's entered the play. She got a goal off the bench last week. South Melbourne will be hoping she can do the same. So just the one change at half-time. Pandazopoulos, wonderful turn. And in the end gets the foul, as Popovic brings her down. So Raquel Doralis is off at half-time, and it's Nikki Furukawa. Barbieri. Yamano, as the ball's going to deflect near that corner flag and out for a throw. It's Tyler J. Vlanic will come across to take it. There's a long throw. Furukawa goes down, and Pantazopoulos near post. But once again, Rahorison is there to defend her goal. Plays it into midfield. Popovic plays it out wide. O'Looney. As Collier shields it out for a throw. Now Westland plays it over the top, but it's not going to stay in play for her. Pandazopoulos with a neat flick. Yamano looking to drive forward. And Henderson is across to clear it away. Collier. Westland. Trying to find support. Kuzmits offers that. Now Collier. Cuts inside this time. Dodges a few challenges. Vlanic. Looking to whip the cross in. Cage is in the way, as the ball's going to spin out for an early corner here in the second half. It is South Melbourne's 6th corner of the match. As once again, ball-headed Schmelzer make their way up from the back. Crosses to the near post again, but unable to keep it in. As Pantazopoulos on set-piece duties this time. O'Looney. Looking for Valentine Percy. May have fouled with her hand around. She has. South Melbourne with a free kick. As Percy stands in front of it, speaking to the ref. Able to delay the play. Great experience. She's led the line extremely well today. 10 goals last year on the score sheet against Heidelberg in round 1, and the nutmeg assist to set through Holly Massey. Now South Melbourne looking to try to get the cross in near post, and Edwards is in the way, and it's out for another corner. South Melbourne have definitely been on the front foot to start this second half. So Edwards once again in the wars, picks herself up. She's been a battering ram for her team so far. Obviously extremely well respected from both clubs. It's spending some time with South Melbourne. Once again, it's going to be the in-swinger. Lanich. Massey, headed. It's going to fall in the box. And in the end, it's hoofed over the top by Wallhead. Just when you thought Furukawa was going to get onto that. There's Edwards. And the ball goes out for another throw. Popovic, neat pass into midfield. Now Cage. Goes Henderson out wide. Olsen's in the box, looking to control it. And the deflection. In fact, there's no deflection. It's out for another goal kick. Natalie Olsen has definitely had her moments in this game. She did come close in the first half with a wonderful turn and a left foot shot that just went over the bar. Long ball. Yamada wins the header. KH sees it out for a throw. South Melbourne look to move it quick. Panazopoulos, everyone backs off her. Furukawa trying to get through. Malloy well positioned. She's striking up a solid partnership with Liv Edwards in this season so far. KH looking to move into midfield. Collier comes out, and Edwards will head it back into midfield. Valentine Percy looking to play it out wide now. O'Looney looking to navigate her way through. Ball misses Massey. Yamano tries to play it quick out wide. Furukawa. And Edwards with the sliding challenge. Once again, same as the first half, South Melbourne definitely starting to better the two sides, but still unable to breach this defence. Maybe they can do that now. Furukawa with a shot over the bar again it goes. As the referees now asking for the balls. So there's probably not as many game balls around the pitch. Slowing the restart of proceedings. And it's a big score over at Kingston Heath. It's 5-0 at half-time. Aaron Kite with the hat-trick, and Murakami's got 2. Westland drives it forward. Edwards once again. Tried to go for the turn. Furukawa gets it back, and there's a little nibble, and that's going to be a penalty. And there's a penalty to South Melbourne. Furukawa has caused problems since she's come on at half-time. Just a little nibble in the box. Furukawa was turning away from goal anyway, so there wasn't a huge amount of danger. But it's going to give Misha Westland the chance to equalise in this match. Charlotte Rahorison has managed to stop everything so far and protect this Preston Lions goal. But it's going to be Westland from the penalty spot to try to bring South Melbourne level. Westland steps up, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and South Melbourne are back level. Misha Westland with her first goal of the season. And South Melbourne are pretty happy to get the ball back to the middle. They're the team on top at the moment. As Preston Lions' first half lead has evaporated. So Misha Westland. Game on here at Jenna Steele Stadium. So, 53-minute goal. Ball out wide, Olsen. Can't keep the ball in play. Yamada. So now Candy. Now Collier. She's had an excellent game so far for South Melbourne. Yamano as the space opens up for South Melbourne again. Furukawa out wide. Looks into the box, sees Pandazopoulos. And a chance for a handball. In fact, it's Liv Edwards once again putting her body on the line for her team. And the ball goes out for another corner. So can South Melbourne get the double blow in this game? With 2 goals in quick succession to turn this game around. Vlanic is over to take the corner again with the in-swinger. The near post has been her preferred method of delivery so far in this game. This one up to the edge of the box. Furukawa tries to flick it forward. Wallen. And it deflects off her for a goal kick. As Preston now look to go to their bench. Looks like Erica Ditala. He's looking to enter the fray. And it's going to be Rhiannon O'Looney to make way. So O'Looney in her first start for Preston. Had her moments in this match. But now it's a chance for Erica Ditala. Sort of prove to the coaching staff why she should be a starter in this Preston lineup. Yamada. Percy can't hold on to it. And the ball goes up the line. Vlanich. Henderson heads it on. Malloy. Henderson looking to turn, and the ball goes out of play. Vlanich wanting to get the game going quickly. Yamada. And it's going to go out for... It's going to be a free kick. For a hold on Yamada, who got her body in the way of Pantazopoulos and the ball. As Malloy plays it up the line. Vlanich keeps it in play. Yamano can't hold on to it. Massey with a tricky flick. Cage gets sandwiched. And Guzman comes away with the ball. Barbieri. Pantazopoulos once again plays it up the line. And Malloy's going to play it out for a throw. Whole hands on defensive duty for Preston at the moment as they try to get back into this game. Pantazopoulos with space. Popovic quickly closed it off. Furukawa's going to get there first on the turn. And that is an excellent save once again by Charlotte Rahorison. Furukawa using all her experience. She's popped up in some very dangerous spots in this game. The one who won the penalty in this game and a goal off the bench last week. Proving to be an early season super sub. Now Vlanich. Another set piece delivery.
Away, Preston, away!
Whipped in towards the box. And in the end it deflects out. The combination of Percy Rahorison. Vlanich will whip in another corner. Schmelzer tries to get there. Olsen gets it clear. Furukawa. Tricky feet. Finds her way through Kaic and Popovic. Schmelzer plays it out wide. And now the curling shot goes over the top. They're getting close to South Melbourne. It really felt perfectly for that left foot of Tolaj Vlanich. Percy can't win it. Bit of a sandwich there. Percy goes down. Barbieri keeps it in play and continues the game. Furukawa looking to turn inside. Can't find a shooting angle. Plays it forward, but pretty calm there and easily to pick up for Charlotte Rahorison. Popovic wants it short. Yasmin Popovic plays it out wide. Here's Henderson. Wants to go up the line. It's cut out again by South Melbourne. As Hendo, the captain, apologises to Percy for the pass. Sendo plays it forward. Massey can't keep it in. It's Michaela Schmelzer, originally from the USA. Played her college football at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee before embarking on a professional career that did take her into Kazakhstan to play, where she gained valuable UEFA Women's Champions League experience. Later played in Greece as well. Furukawa chases it down, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. And last season, Michaela Schmelzer She was a standout performer in New South Wales with Manly United. And also during her time in college, she played basketball for the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. And she's had an excellent start to her career at South Melbourne. Popovic trying to play it forward. Cage finding support. She's got Henderson. And the ball goes out for a throw. Massey trying to turn. Yamano picks her pocket. Each up the line. Pandazopoulos. Chance to turn and run at this Preston defence. Pandazopoulos in the well-timed challenge by Malloy, but it's going to be another corner. Alexis Pandazopoulos has caused lots of problems today. She gets the short ball, looking to whip across into the box. It's to the back post, but it's just got a little bit too much on it. As the ball goes out harmlessly for a goal kick. Now Edwards. Has it up the line. Here's Olsen. She's got pace if she can keep it in. Collier used her body extremely well. She looks to play through. Guzmit in the midfield. Massey wins the ball back as Preston have space. And here's Percy trying to lay it off for Olsen. And in the end, South Melbourne just get it clear. Henderson. Got time to look forward. Plenty of space in front of her, but she's tried to play the up and over ball. Lanic. Now Wallhead. Looking to find the right pass as Preston made it hard for them to play out for the moment. Now Vlanic. Bit of separation in midfield. The only real option is to play it long at the moment. Wallhead. Westland tries to turn. Popovic wins the ball back. Percy. Massey from chance to go forward. Massey goes for goal. Bounces in front of Candy, but she collects it quite calmly. I think Massey was just looking for Olsen to make that run into the channel. In the end, that run didn't come and she went for the long-range shot after already scoring in this game. A wonderful team build-up. It's her 37th minute goal has sparked the Lions into life. With Westland scoring in a penalty in the 53rd minute. Edwards gets it away. Guzmit. Massey's trying to win it back. Westland with support. Yamano. And Barbieri. Now Vlanic. The space in midfield. Yamano gets to turn and fires it at the referee in the middle of the park. Apologies by Yamano, and the drop ball is going to go to South Melbourne. Thankfully, the referee's okay. In the end, it was a great defensive header to stop the South Melbourne build-up. Panazopoulos, Yamada. He's fought extremely hard for Preston in this game. Barbieri. Lanic. Decent cross into the box. Edwards with a header away. Pandazopoulos trying to find a shooting range. And now Massey. Left the ball a bit short. Now Collier's got a chance to run forward. Gets past Edwards. Trying to get the cross in for Akawa. Can't get on the end of it. Collier's going to get a second chance. And in the end, Natalia does well, and it's going to be another injury break here. As Edwards has thrown everything at this game to defend that Preston goal. She looks like the worst for wear on this occasion, though. As South Melbourne make a change. Alana Burney missed out in round one. Very important player to this South Melbourne lineup. Comes into the game as Guzmit, who really has had an excellent game as well, makes way. As we're almost ready for that corner now. All hands on deck for Preston in defence. Ball wall head, it's going to be near the post. In the end, Lucky Massey was on the post. And it's scrambled out for a goal kick. As the referee affords both teams the opportunity to have a drinks break. With this game delicately poised. Preston with a goal in the first half. South Melbourne hitting back with a goal themselves. It was Holly Massey in the 36th minute. Wonderful team build-up play. Sent through on goal by Valentine Percy. And then it was Misha Westland who scored a 53rd minute penalty after Nikki Furukawa, who's been a handful since coming on at half-time, was brought down in the box. Gives us a bit of a chance to go around what's going to happen in round two in NPL Victoria Women's, Senol NPL Victoria Women's competition. So Bentley in a world of pain at the moment against Box Hill. We do have Avondale versus Bulleen Lions tomorrow, both searching for first points of the year. Should be a really tight game, that one. Melbourne City Spring Hills, so City need to respond after conceding 4 in round one. Spring Hills showed resilience with a draw against Keilor Park. Keilor Park at home against Alamein, so the Keilor Park draw, and Alamein with a 1-0 win against Avondale. And then probably one of the real big games this year, Essendon Royals a 3-1 win against Box Hill away, and Burundara Eagles, who dismantled Melbourne City last week. And that game's going to be played out at Knox on Sunday at 12 o'clock, and then Melbourne Victory versus Heidelberg. So Heidelberg with a 1-0 win at the Veneto Club against FC Bulleen, which is a very hard place to get points. And then Heidelberg, who's got a much changed lineup from last year. Preston with a 1-0 win last week. They'll be looking to bounce back and get their first points of the year. And we look forward to the next 4 weeks where Preston Lions are going to play Box Hill, Burundara, Spring Hills and Alamein, where South Melbourne will take on Heidelberg United at the Village. What a game that'll be next week. And then they've got Melbourne Victory, Box Hill away and Burundara at home. So positive start for the year. Henderson trying to find a crossing opportunity. In the end, Candy's going to collect. There's a bit of space out wide for South. Pandazopoulos wants it early. Yamada retreats. Yamano running the channel. Malloy was well positioned. And she's going to see that one go out harmlessly for a goal kick. Byrne in a tangle in midfield. Olsen misses out. As Collier continues to run forward. Valentine Percy up against 2 centre backs. She's worked really hard today. Pandazopoulos. Another chance to run at Yamada. Crosses it into the box for Okawa. Tries to get a flick on. Popovic is in there to get rid of the ball outside the box. Now Byrne. Championship winning pedigree, Alana Byrne with Bulleen and Calder. Collier. Finds a way with tricky feet to get through into the box. Collier keeps going, does Collier. Crosses it in. Yamada gets it out for a corner. As around the grounds update, it is Bentley Greens nil, Box Hill United 6, 71 minutes played in that game. With the two early kickoffs in Senol NPL Victorian Women's Competition. Another corner. So far, Preston have defended these quite well. Near post ball. Collier tries to flick it on. In the end, the ball comes out. Kaich tries to play it up the line. Westland's there. As they're trying to play it through to Olsen, who was in her own half. Would have been onside if that ball made its way through to her. What an exciting 15 minutes we've got here at Genestil Stadium. Part of a big Preston doubleheader as the men's team host St Albans at 8:30 tonight. Once again, all the action on the NPL Victoria Facebook page. As Edwards, who is really struggling to bend over to collect that ball, and Preston's going to go to the bench. It's going to be Natalie Olsen to make way. And it's going to be Olivia Edwards, who has had an excellent game for Preston. And the two players to come on are going to be Chanel Nikolovsky, who started last week, and Eva Harrington. But what a warrior performance by Edwards in this game. Now the ball forward. Percy chasing after this one. Wallhead. Well, Percy's been able to keep it in play. No foul. Percy trying to cross it into the box. Nikolovsky couldn't get her first touch in the game. South get it clear. Pantazopoulos. Pantazopoulos. Inside, outside. Got players at the back post. And in the end, Preston get it out for another corner. End-to-end football as this game starting to get a bit stretched. As Barbieri's going to come across to take the corner. Furukawa at the near post. Byrne. Smelser. Vlanic has now made her way into the box. That's the direction it goes. Percy with the header. Malloy will get there first and clear. As both teams can now get back into shape. Furukawa. Looking to turn. In the end, Eva Harrington does well. Good to see her back in the Preston lineup. As we're starting to inch towards the final 10 minutes in this game. Well, last season, two very tight contests where South Melbourne and Preston shared a 1-1 draw, and in the return leg South Melbourne won 1-0, but both of those games South Melbourne scored stoppage time goals at the end of the game to take points away from Preston. Can we see another late show by South Melbourne tonight? Westland. Massey looking to drive forward as things start to open up. Massey, and in the end, smells the does well. Byrne, as the ball was cannonballed into her. And each up the line. Yamano. Furukawa's in the box. And Malloy once again defends well. So that'll be the big test for Preston at the moment, where Malloy and Edwards have striked up an excellent partnership in defence in that centre-back position, but with Edwards off, Henderson and Harrington have to fill that void. South Melbourne into double figures with their corners now. Goes to Vlanich. Well, the touch let her down, and that's going to be a high boot, which she quickly apologises for. Nikolovsky just checking her arm where the studs of the boots of Vlanich's right foot may connect. Massey turned into trouble. Panazopoulos. Chance to go forward. Panazopoulos looks to curl one, and that is an excellent save. The save of the game by Charlotte Rahorison. Tips it over a bar as Panazopoulos almost took the lead for South Melbourne. It looked like it was going to drop into that far corner. Panazopoulos again showing her quality. Well, she's touted as one of the best young players in the country. Another in-swinger from Vlanich.
Let's go, Preston, away, guys, let's go!
Cross comes in. Burn up there, headed towards goal. Rahorison once again is in the way. Ball played forward. Nikolovsky can't get the ball back for Preston. Just 19 years of age is Charlotte Rahorison. She's definitely got a very bright future in the game. Hunich, Panazopoulos. Another chance to drive South Melbourne forward. Yamano in the box. Popovic with a neat turn. She's had an excellent game in that defensive midfield role. Vlanich. Chance to whip it into the box under not much pressure. The ball's going to find Coley for Massey. Looks for Popovic. Kaic can't hold on to the ball as the lights start to get turned on here at Jenna Steele Stadium. Collier drives forward, a heavy touch, and Harrington will see it out. Just on Yasmin Popovic, very composed defensive midfielder. You can see she's got those very strong tempo controlling qualities, game awareness, really good balance in the middle of the park. Also had experience with MacArthur and the Newcastle Jets youth system, so she's been thereabouts. Professional opportunities, making her way to Preston, and she's had an excellent start to her career in the Senol NPL Victoria Women's. There's these two famous clubs with solid pedigrees in the women's game as we continue to see who can find a winner as Percy is fouled. And a yellow card's going to come out. And Adam College, well, it looks like it's going to be a yellow card to Percy with a free kick going to South. Wallhead. Barbieri gets the 1-2. Things look to open up. Furukawa congested, but the offside flag goes up just as she was about to pull the trigger. I must admit, she probably looks the most likely to break the deadlock in this game. Nikki Furukawa. Percy flicks it around the corner. Nikolovsky plays it forward. Wallhead can't keep it in play. It's been great energy so far by Nikolovsky. She's looking to regain a starting spot in the lineup. She started last week. She was the one change in the Preston lineup with O'Looney coming in. Massey. Can she keep it in play? She can't. As it's out for a goal kick and quite kindly gives the ball back to the goalkeeper. Still feel there's going to be one big moment in this game. A chance for one of these sides to get 3 points instead of one. As the bouncing ball goes out. As we edge towards the end of the 90. Pandazopoulos. Yamada does well. Now Malloy. Kirsten Malloy in the midfield. Popovic. Yamada. Needs support. And it is Malloy. It's going to find its way. This is Kage in midfield. Alana Byrne gets her body in the way. Shields it. And each forward, Yamada wins it back. Now Cage, there's some room in midfield. Titala plays it forward. Percy, one to chase after. Smelser will get there first and use Candy. As Furukawa, can't control it. Tinatali in the midfield now. Popovic and Cage. Another midfield combination that's starting to bear fruit for Preston. Henderson. The ball goes out again. It's both teams pushing through the pain barrier late in this game to try to find a winner. And the deflection's going to go South Melbourne's way. Milano. That one's deflected and will be a Preston throw this time. Ball comes off Byrne. Pandazopoulos. Two Preston players around her. Still almost found a way to wiggle through. Yamano gets the ball. Now she's got 4 Preston players around her. She continues to drive forward, and that's going to be a yellow card. Dragana, Kaic, and Holly Massey. are the two that's going to go into the book. There's 2 yellow cards. Well, this could be the big moment. For South Melbourne, a set piece. Well, Vlanic has had plenty of opportunities to practice her set pieces in this game. South Melbourne twice last year got stoppage time goals to take points away from Preston as we begin the 4 minutes of extra time that are going to be played. All hands on deck for Preston to defend this. Vlanic's delivery near post. Oh, it's fumbled. But she's able to recover well with Charlotte Horison. She might have got a trailing leg at the back of her head. Although she fumbled it, she was pretty quick to get off her line to cut that cross off. And this is just going to add to the stoppage time that we will have in this game. But firstly, we hope Horison is okay. It's Kirsten Malloy, the Kiwi, checks on her new teammate. So, still a few minutes left for either side to get this winner. What has been an excellent contest in Senol NPL Victorian Women's Competition Round 2. Ball left a bit short. Kajic couldn't clear it as well. Panazopoulos with the turn. Drives it forward. Left foot. Cross the box. And Furukawa just could not get to the end of it. A sizzling ball across the 6-yard box. And just inches away was Nikki Furukawa from getting South Melbourne all 3 points. In Preston's first home game of the season. There's not long left to go in this game. Westland shouts for handball. Ball in towards the box. Furukawa is going to get there. Barbieri on the shot. Horison once again denies South Melbourne. Ball up the line, given away. Barbieri. Tired legs in this Preston lineup. Yamano looking to whip the cross in. And once again, it's easy to defend. Now here's Holly Massey. Preston's goal scorer turns into trouble as Alana Byrne fights to get the ball back. Westland picks up the scraps. Furukawa whips it in. Panazopoulos can't direct the header on goal. As Preston get it clear. Vlanic, Nikolovsky looks to put pressure on. Vlanic will continue her run forward. Crosses it in, Panazopoulos, and Kajic is there for Preston to get it clear again. Percy can't hold on to the ball, but she does well to get it out for a throw. As the referee looks to calm things down for the moment and gives the opportunity to Georgia Henderson to put her boot back on. As there's a bit of dispute from both benches. It will be South Melbourne throw. And away we go again. Henderson gets it up the line. Vlanich is quick to get on it. She wants to get on the move. She wants to find a way to see her team get the 3 points here late. Preston get it clear again. And that's all she wrote for this one. Senol NPL Victoria round 2 match between Preston Lions and South Melbourne ends in a 1-1 draw. It was an excellent game. It was quite physical at times. But in the end, the spoils are going to be shared. It was the 36th minute where Holly Massey, with a wonderful team build-up, was able to pass the ball into the bottom corner. And Nikki Furukawa, who was really caused a lot of problems since coming on at half-time, won the penalty, which Misha Westland stepped up, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way to give South Melbourne back level. And that's the way it ended. South Melbourne had plenty of opportunities in this game. Preston Lions defended for their lives, and they were able to get a point. And it's a great point well shared between both sides who start this season undefeated, both with a win and a draw. As both sides share handshakes as the sprinklers turn on. I know if I was one of the players out there, that's definitely where I'd be heading, under one of those big sprinklers. As the crowd starts to continue to build up here as part of this doubleheader where Preston Lions will host St Albans once again on the Senol NPL Victoria page. My name is Chris Gleeson. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. It's been an excellent game between two sides that you'd expect to be thereabouts at the pointy end of the season. We hope you enjoy NPL Victoria coverage over the weekend. And for now, goodbye.